Good to see you again, Trent. How have you been since our last visit?
Fine, I guess.
And you've been sleeping better? You've been having trouble sleeping again, haven't you? Is it the nightmares?
They're not nightmares. Nightmares are based off fear.
And you're saying you're not afraid?
No.
So you choose to lose sleep over dreams that aren't scary. Could you give me a little more insight on that?
I don't know how.
Well, why don't you start by telling me what's in these dreams?
They almost always take place in the woods. I'm alone, and this type of loneliness, they say, can take your life. I'm hesitant to move because I feel the world can be destroyed at the slightest twitch. I'm the only one holding this world together, but there's this presence with me. It's watching, calling. I want to run towards it, but I don't want to destroy this world. But whatever is calling me, it needs me. And eventually
you move toward it.
every step hits the ground and shakes like a fucking earthquake. But after a while, I'm sprinting, running towards it.
And what is it?
I don't know. It takes the shape of a person, but I know that's not what it is.
What does it want with you?
It wants to give me everything. It wants to make my every dream come true.
Do you accept its offer?
I always accept its offer.
What happens when you do?
I find myself in an unfamiliar house brimming with art. And that feeling of loneliness is gone. But before I have time to revel in that notion, the house becomes smoky. I can no longer see the art. I try to escape, but every time I open the door, I find myself back in the same house. I start driving myself mad trying to leave, always opening, always opening, always opening, always opening until I wake up.
Wow, that sounds pretty intense. And you don't consider this to be a nightmare?
No.
Why is that?
Nightmares are based on fear, and I'm not afraid in these dreams. It's worse.
Worse?
You see, nightmares make sense. Whatever you're afraid of, you understand why. You could probably trace it back to a traumatic experience. I can't do that with these dreams. I find myself constantly questioning myself on a daily basis. The woods, the house, the art, the entity, none of it makes sense. That utter confusion and self-doubt, man, it wreaks havoc on you.
But isn't that havoc worth everything you ever wanted?